Rhod Gilbert has spoken out on the responsibility of leading this year's DIY SOS, The Big Build, temporarily replacing show host Nick Knowles. Rhod Gilbert, 52, has candidly spoken about his new role in the BBC Children in Need special. His participation in the show comes as DIY SOS veteran Nick Knowles, 58, who has been part of the show since 1999, steps back temporarily. Rhod said filling in for Nick was not easy, but that those around him were cheering him on. Speaking of his family's reaction to the new venture, Rhod told Express.co.uk, "I think they're all chuffed. They all think it's a great, worthwhile project to do. I think some of them are a little bit apprehensive of whether I can do it. You know, Nick's been doing this for a long time and it's not easy to step into somebody else's shoes. It's a role that he's so at home with and he's made his home, and the show is synonymous with him. So I think some of them are a bit worried about what I've taken on, but they're cheering me on as well. They're pleased for me." Rhod's work experience TV program has allowed him to develop skills in different kinds of jobs. He explained that it also allowed him to work with any kind of people, and learn how to get the best out of them. About the program he has presented for over a decade, Rhod said, "It is similar in terms of the sort of skills I need. I presume that's why the BBC came to me in the first place. I am used to being thrown in with a bunch of strangers and very quickly fit into a team, whether it's old people in a care home or children in their school at any age or any background. I'm sort of used to that. Work experience is very similar as TV shows go, it's the same set of skills. You need to be thrown in amongst any kind of people and try and get the best out of them, and try and engage with them. It's very similar, I think." Rhod also confessed viewers may see him shed a tear or two as this year's big build takes place. Speaking to Express.co.uk on day one of the project, Rhod admitted, "I cry quite easily, so I would not be surprised if we see some tears. And it is emotional. This is day one, I've arrived and it's all new to me. To see a big group of builders, you know, lads kind of come down just to help out. No other reason than just to be part of something worthwhile. It's quite humbling, it's quite moving. As it's expected to be. To see everybody just prepared to work night and day to create the project for kids, some of them aren't even from the local area, they traveled miles to be here. It's very rewarding. Hopefully I won't cry on day one." The BBC and Nick Knowles addressed his absence in a joint statement. Both Nick and the BBC have resolved the issue recently reported relating to Nick's commercial agreements and BBC guidelines. With the campaign still running, Nick will step back from the DIY SOS Children in Need special this year but will be back on our screens in 2022.